Hey, what's up guys? I'm Praetorian.
And Jinx here.
And welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator on the PlayStation 5.
Can we play darts?
I don't think so, Jinx.
Well, that's fucking lame.
Who would you play with though? We're playing by ourselves on here. I'm wondering if we can change the music like we could in the previous series. We can. Alright, so yeah, we can change the station or change the song if you don't like what's playing.
This is a decent station.
Yeah, we'll stay on this for a little bit. Maybe we'll change it a few videos from now once we get tired of these songs. So we actually got an excellent tip from you guys in the comments, which I probably wouldn't have figured out on my own. I don't think it was in the previous game, but it is a fantastic change. So when we go into the tablet, which we now have, so we can access the store from wherever we're at, we don't have to go to the computer. When we go to the shopping list,
there's nothing in there.
oh lord. Oh, I took everything out of the shopping list because I bought everything. Okay, so I won't be able to show that. But basically, when you go on the shopping list, which I guess we could just add something real quick just for the purpose of this demonstration here. Actually, let's not do the tire. Let's do a more confusing part. Actually, I had made a note in the previous video that we're going to check these spark plugs to see if maybe these are two of the four parts that we haven't identified yet. So we're going to actually go ahead and take these off and see if those, no, they don't need to be.
Damn.
Okay, both of the spark plugs unfortunately are good, or maybe fortunately, I guess, for the person who owns it. But for the purpose of this demonstration, we can use those. So we're going to go under inventory here, we're going to go to the spark plug, and then we're going to add this to the list. And then when we go in the store here, we go into our shopping list, and then apparently you can just search right there. Now it won't work for here in the main shop because they don't have any spark plugs. We'd have to go back to where you buy the spark plugs, which is the electronics shop. And then yeah, we just do the search here by clicking on it, and it takes you right to it. So again, I don't think this was in the last game because I'm pretty sure people would have told us if it was.
Yeah.
And where you just had to do the manual search and it took forever. But I guess you don't got to do that anymore. In fact, that's going to make the whole entire process of buying parts so much more efficient. So that's awesome. Really happy about that. And thank you to all those who told us about it, which there were quite a few people who wanted to make sure that we weren't taking forever on the searches, I'm guessing. Now, we're still lacking several parts, guys, and I don't know how exactly to go about finding those, besides like taking the engine apart more. Now, it might not even be in the engine, though, so I guess that's the problem.
Just take it all apart.
We can see if we can do... I don't think we have any tools for... Yeah, we don't have any of the tools to kind of help you identify certain parts that might be broken. We don't have those yet. So really, all we can do is, I guess, go into like the scanning mode.
Use our peepers.
Or examination mode. But I mean, we already did
that
this.
Orange part?
Well, we already know about those. Those are the bearings.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we're looking for the parts that we haven't identified yet.
That are bad?
Yeah, that are bad. So I mean, if they're red, you'd be able to see them, but I don't think they show up red anymore like they did on the previous game. I think you actually have to identify them. There's something in there.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to say, yeah, I want to say that's something we already know about. Because, yeah, remember, guys, we do have, I guess we got to go out of this mode. Yeah, we do still have two parts to this vehicle that we have yet to identify. Which are, I think it's in here, actually. Yeah, 4 parts not discovered. So, I'm just going to put this engine together, I suppose. We can try and take this one part off real quick. I mean, I say real quick, but it's never real quick, is it?
Yeah, we're just going to take it apart real quick.
We have to take a bunch of stuff off. We can try taking this apart just a little bit more to see if we find the part. I don't think so, guys. I really don't.
I don't think so either.
I don't think it's the engine. But all the other parts are in the engine, so maybe. I mean, none of these are it. That's for sure. Alright, so there's still one part that we're missing. You gotta see how we're doing this, by the way. If it's yellow, then you can't take it off, so you gotta find the thing that's red, the thing that's blocking it from being able to take it off. And if it's green, you can take it off.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything rusty here, guys, so I'm not sure.
Well, there's nothing wrong with this car.
Yeah, I really don't see it, guys.
Did they need a new air filter?
I don't know. I think we
Let's
took all
take
that.
that apart too.
You know, last time we had issues. I think we had a part where we couldn't find it last time, and I believe it was in the radiator. So you know what? A radiator, however you want to pronounce that.
What? Do people call it radiator?
Some people do, yeah. We had somebody in the last series say it's radiator.
Are they from Texas?
I always pronounce it radiator, but whatever. Yeah, I'm not seeing any rusty parts in here, guys. So we're gonna put it back together, and let's hope that's not in the engine, because you guys seen that this is not exactly easy to take apart. There's a lot to it, but putting it together is gonna be a lot easier. So let's go and start. We already have all the parts that we need, or at least I think I do. I guess we'll find out if that's correct or not. And so yeah, I went and bought those all before we started recording today, just because, you know, I didn't know at that point about that tip you guys gave.
So you had to go through and search for everything?
I did.
Damn.
Yes, I did. The one bummer with that search thing, though, is you do have to at least be in the right store, which I guess is a fine requirement, I suppose.
I guess.
But certain things you might not know are in a certain store. Like, you might not know the spark plugs are in the electronics store. But again, it's a better feature than what we had before.
That's true.
Much better. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add this camshaft. We're going to put that 80% one in here. And then the new one will go right here where we took out that old one. So we got the 100% one. Made sure we got the right camshaft, of course. Also, we never put this back on, so probably should do that. They might want their turbocharger.
Turbocharger.
I was going to snatch that. It's my turbocharger. So we'll get that placed on there. And then I think we have to do the spark plugs now. So we're going to do those. Again, I've already bought
all of
the
them.
replacements. Yeah, got us some replacements here. So we'll get these placed. But yeah, very easy putting it back together. In fact, I really like putting the vehicle back together. I find it very satisfying.
I like taking it apart.
I guess. Like, I don't know, man. I just kind of get like nervous when I take it apart.
Like you're not gonna.
Like I'm not gonna be able to put it back
everything
together or
back,
something.
yeah.
Even though, again, then I know that it's easier to put it back together in this game. Yeah, I start taking stuff apart. I'm like, I don't know. I just get my head in a place. Like I'm like, oh, we're gonna lose all the parts.
Well, yeah, you gotta be very organized.
I just realized that there are parts over here that we didn't put in there. It doesn't look like it's gonna be an issue, but let's go ahead and do that now, just so I don't forget about it.
In there.
Now I don't know what happens if you take a part out and then you don't replace it.
The car doesn't work.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like for the purpose of the game, like
how important are these doohickeys?
yeah, I'm not entirely sure what would happen if you didn't put a part in it. Did we ever experience that in our first playthrough? Like we just stole somebody's stuff?
Yeah.
I kind of feel like we might have.
I'm pretty sure we did.
We just didn't put something in there. I know we put crappier parts in there a couple of times. Like we took
cleaned
their
them up real nice.
we took their good parts for ourselves and we put a crappier part in there. I think we got away with that.
I think they do that at real mechanic shops
They do,
too.
yeah. Just trying to be an accurate mechanic. You know, we're always talking smack about mechanics in these series because we've had fairly bad experiences with mechanics, but not all mechanics are like that.
I don't know. The
There's good
mechanics
ones out
we've
there.
been going to are pretty cool.
Lately, yeah, but we've also had some pretty bad
Yeah.
experiences as well. Remember the ignition coil, as you can see there, that 39%, that was one of the shitty ones that we had to replace, but we have a replacement for that. Nice 100% ignition coil. But I'm a little bit concerned also by the fact that we have yet to find the other two parts that we need. So that's unfortunate. I was really hoping that two of them were going to be the spark plugs, so at least we could know what two of them are. Now I'm kind of hoping that when we take the rest of this car apart, we'll find them. Or it might be in the radiator. In fact, that's what we're going to do next. We're going to take that radiator part, just see if we can find
I guarantee
the parts. You guarantee it's a part in there?
Guarantee it.
I feel pretty confident it might be in the radiator too.
Jinx, the guarantee.
I don't know that I'd give a guarantee like Jinx, but Jinx
I didn't
is...
say my guarantee was worth shit.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jinx's guarantees are kind of just given out. Don't really trust those. They don't mean anything.
They sound real nice though.
Yeah. Sound all official and shit. Is that water
I'll
pump in there?
even,
Yeah, it's
do
in
a
there.
spit shake.
You're telling me your spit Jinx aren't even trustworthy, Jinx?
Nope.
Jinx isn't the most trustworthy person, guys, if you didn't know.
I'm not shady at all.
Yeah, not shady at all. She's not like that at her job, guys.
That's true.
Which is why she got promoted to manager. I don't know if
Now I
you've...
just gotta make sure ain't nobody else shady.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys seen any of our recent videos, but Jinx got a promotion. I mentioned it in all the videos for her.
And I don't want it. I want to give it back.
It has been a lot more work for her, a lot more stress, and more hours. More hours as well.
I guess that's good. Like some kind of job security or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, fire me. They won't, though.
They need you, Jinx.
I know.
I feel like that's not all the parts. I feel like there's something I didn't put in there. I don't know. I guess we'll look in our inventory and see if we missed anything.
It's funny at work, one of our patients comes through the drive-thru in a little green car like this.
Mm-hmm.
And at any minor inconvenience or, you know, he gets unhappy, he'll try to, like, zoom off.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, his little car looks like a frog. And, like, it goes, me. Like,
just makes you laugh.
It does, yeah. I'm like, I don't feel bad.
So you can
it's
see,
just hilarious.
We did get everything, guys. So we got everything that's for the engine anyways. So all that we have left is the brake pads, the rubber bushings, and then of course all the oils and that kind of good stuff all throughout here. So let's take this radiator apart and see if we can't find those two parts that we are missing. This is always, for me, the worst part of the game. Which it's nice that you can remove that by playing easy. I just wish... Oh, oopsie. We didn't drain that. So I did that on purpose to show you guys what happens if you don't drain a part. So the intercooler cannot just be removed from this position. We have to do it from under the car. Alright, well, can we at least look at it?
No.
Will they let me do that? Let's take a look. It doesn't seem like we're very good at... Oops, that's car status. At doing the examination. Yeah, we can't even look at it right now. Alright, well, let's just work with the stuff that we do know. And maybe we'll find it. Not really anything else to do. We should probably put this stuff back on, though. Just keep it in our pocket. And we're looking for symbol mode.
Hey, you don't need a radiator.
Alright, so let's get these last two parts put back on over here, and then we'll have to bring the car up, actually. I thought we were in the right mode. Apparently not. Oh, okay, part mount. So yeah, we get the radiator put back on there. Although, wasn't there something... Yeah, I guess that was it. Oh, the fan. Okay, that's the other thing.
Remember our crappy little car that had a hole in the radiator?
Yeah, this wasn't it. Yeah, I do remember. Yep.
That
And you remember that mechanic who just, like, put some stuff over it for us?
Super glue.
Yeah, or something like that. It wasn't super glue, exactly. Something like that so that we could sell it.
Yeah.
That was a good mechanic right there. He's like, look, I'm just going to help you out here since you said you're going to try and sell it. And I'm just going to cover this all up. He's
we
like,
didn't sell it to a person.
we didn't sell it to a person. We're not horrible people. We sold it to some shitty company who ripped us off anyway. So
Yeah, and they're just gonna scrap it.
yeah,
They didn't want to give us anything, but they wanted to sell us.
They
a
wanted
new
to
car.
sell us a new car. Yeah, well, it wasn't a new car. It was a used car.
It's new to us.
New to us, and they did rip us off. So you know, it was a good trade, I suppose. We ripped them off. They ripped us off. They're both
Everybody's
secretly
getting
laughing.
fucked in the ass.
Yeah, both secretly laughing at each other, thinking you got the other person.
They got us though.
Yeah, but I mean, we were in a bad position, guys. At that time, that was a rough time in our lives, many, many, many years ago. All right, so we need to get these brake pads, so we'll get that. It's been so long since I played these games. I'm not sure about the rubber bushings. If we can just take those off. Yeah, you can just take these off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that one. We already know that there's 4 of these. And so we're going to get all these right now. And in fact, we'll probably get them. And then go ahead and just like purchase them in the store. Like, I'm wondering how we're going to find these
There's
parts
like
that we're
18
lacking, guys.
Rubber bushings.
There's forgings. That's not one, is it? Yeah, that is one. I'm wondering if, you know what? Those 4 parts might all be rubber bushings.
You think so?
That we didn't know about. Yeah, because there's 2 up here.
Yeah, I said there's like 18 of them.
I think there's
more
like
up front too.
maybe 10 total. Oh, that was not one of the rubber bushings. All right, so let's just put that one back then. Since that was not one of the ones we needed to replace. All right, so that's a bummer. I thought we had found an extra rubber bushing. And then we want to go back and unmount. Here might be one of them. I don't know. That looks like a fine rubber bushing, though. I don't think that is one. I think it's probably in the same place that the other one was at. On this side. There's got to be an easier way to navigate this shit. This one here. All right, so these are the 4 rubber bushings. Is there really no more? There's got to be, right? Let's just see if... Nope, we still haven't discovered the parts.
Those parts don't exist.
Okay, so that's not it, guys. Alright, well, let's go and buy these rubber bushings so that we remember where they need to go. Oh yeah, that's right, we can just do them for the phone. I forgot we had the tablet. Doesn't help having the tablet if you keep forgetting that you have it. You know what? Actually, let's use our new mechanic here. Our new feature. So yeah, we're going to add on this onto the shopping list, and then we're going to get 4 of these babies. And this way we don't have to look for them. Oops. I looked for the spark plug. There we go. So we're going to go buy... I almost just want to buy a crap ton of them, but
Yeah,
I don't think you
guess
get a
we'll use
discount
them all,
for... Yeah, we'll do a lot of rubber bushing replacements in this series, guys. I'll tell you that right now. Alright, so let's go and get these 4 rubber bushings placed. And then we'll do the brake pads, and then after that we're kind of stuck. We could change out the fluids just to do something. Because it needs to be done. It's one of the things we got to do. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure where those parts are going to be. Because everything looks fine.
Did we already do the tires and the brake pads and all that?
We haven't done the brake pads. No, we still got to do those.
Maybe it's in there.
You know what? That might be that brake disc ventilated. It's pretty rusty, but
It's pretty shitty.
maybe that could be the part. Maybe we'll discover it when we take the tire apart. That's what I was kind of hoping, is just by doing one of these, we'll find it.
Find it on accident.
Yeah. Yep.
Accidentally on purpose.
Yeah. Of course, because we planned it. All right, so this is all the rubber bushings. And then we'll go ahead and work on these tires. Which, I believe it's on this side, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go take this wheel off. I guess we'll find out if the wheels could be the part. I don't think so.
No, them rims look fine.
That's 77%. I don't know, I kind of feel like that might be it.
It's gotta be.
It's rusty as hell, guys. So if that's the case, if it's for all 4 tires, you know, this... Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't have it all 4 tires, huh? Alright, so there's the brake pad.
It could be all-wheel drive.
Yep, that's one of them, guys. Alright, awesome. I'm not seeing any other parts here, but we know that there's something red in the back. So yeah, there's something back there we have to do. Alright, so let's go and do this one next. Get all the parts off this baby. I'm really hoping this is it. Because again, that was really, in my opinion, the only bad part about this game. Is
the unknown parts.
Yeah, not knowing
like, well,
where they're at.
If you don't know where they're at, I don't either.
You remember that car where I like took the entire vehicle part looking for a part?
Yeah, you're pretty frustrated.
I couldn't find it. Yeah, I took the entire vehicle part pretty much. There was like nothing left of the vehicle.
Wasn't it a rubber bushing?
I don't remember what it was. It was a couple
like
parts that I was lacking, but yeah, it might have been a rubber bushing. Could have been that. I don't know. All right, so let's just take a look here. Looks like we have... Seems like we've identified all the parts.
Yeah.
Yep, brake disc ventilated. Oh, okay. And there's 4 brake pads, so I see. Okay, so yeah. Looks like there are some brake pads back here. And so we now know all the parts. We got it. Excellent. So we'll just get the yeah. Because we already knew about these ones. These were the 2 we knew about. because they were red. And so I knew there was something on the back tires. So that's awesome. So yeah, we just take these brake pads off. And then we'll do the same on the other tire. I guess we don't need to go out. So just to show what I'm saying. We could just go like this. This would be far easier. That's the way we should be doing it. Bouncing around on foot. It's for peasants.
We need some wheels.
Ride around on wheels here.
Scooter chair.
Yeah, a little scooter chair. Or a swivelly chair. I like to swivel.
Yeah, he does.
Alright, there we go, guys.
Met.
It kind of is, isn't it?
Swiveled on over to my desk.
Oops, I should have put that in the list here. It's going to take me a minute to get used to
Man,
the game
look at
again,
that
guys.
Swivel move.
It was sexy. It was sexy. Alright, so we need 4 brake pads, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so 4 brake pads. I won't
And
put them all in
two
there.
brake disc ventilated.
And yeah, we want to find that just to make sure we can easily search for it. There we go. And then we're going to go into our store. Open up our shopping list. Get rid of those rubber bushing there. And God, this is so much easier. I'm really glad that that's something they decided to work on. Is making, you know, just quality of life changes. Very pleased with that. Make your game easier to play, man. It's one thing I'm really excited about with the Victoria 3 game coming out. I know some of y'all don't care about that.
I don't.
Jinx doesn't care. I'm really excited for the next Paradox
I'm
game.
excited for you.
Thanks, Jinx. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm really excited for it, reading all the dev diaries and stuff. And yeah, I'm just really glad to see that they're making it a little easier to play without taking all the complexity away. Because I don't really feel like you got to do that just to make it easier to play. You need to keep the complexity, but make it just like, I don't know, more intuitive for the player. Because I'm really happy they're doing that because, man, Vicky 2, when I wanted to play that, I had to, like, research and shit. You gotta, like,
Take some classes.
yeah, read all the dev diaries. You gotta, like, read a guide somewhere, read the wiki, watch some YouTube videos. And even then, you still don't truly understand certain mechanics, which there are people who've played that Victoria 2 for years and still don't understand certain elements of the economy simply because it's not done well in some aspects. But yeah, point is, make your game easier to play without taking out the complexity. Give us quality of life adjustments. That's what I want to see in a sequel. Can't only have that though, because then you should have just patched your original game. I'm trying to sell us a whole new video game, which too many people do that, man.
Yeah, like repackage
Yeah,
it.
just repackage it.
Slap a bow on there.
Which I can't say that this game is not that yet. We haven't played enough to know.
Well, it looks nicer.
Sure, yeah. So far, I like a lot of new stuff. But I'd say we haven't... God damn it, are you serious? I'd say we haven't played long enough to really attest if this is worth the money or not, if you have the original game. Now, if you're picking this game or the previous game out on console, then yeah, this is clearly the best choice. I can tell you that right now. But as far as if you have the previous game and you're considering whether you want to upgrade or not, really can't tell you if it's worth it or not. But it is only $30.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Not greedy at all.
Yeah, it's not too shabby. With gaming prices these days.
Oh,
Yeah, we did
oil
everything.
filter.
We just haven't done the oil filter yet. Which I don't even think we changed the oil yet, did we?
No, we didn't.
Because I didn't want to do stuff we had already done.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I thought we already did that, but I guess that was on the last card.
Yeah, I didn't want to have the first episode just changing oils. Which I think is all we did in the first series. Because, yeah, we did not jump into the engine, as I think I mentioned last episode. We did not jump into the engine for a while. And so it's interesting, again, that they...
Well, that car didn't have much oil in it.
Nope. Okay. So it's been emptied, and that oil filter doesn't seem that bad to me, but whatever. He wants a new one.
Gotta change it anyway.
That's what he wants. Customer's always right. Unless they're not.
Nah. I can attest to that being highly inaccurate.
They think they're always right, and of course the company will say that.
I don't know. The landscape is changing.
What do you mean?
Just like, I don't know. I don't think any of these companies care anymore.
What about what the customer wants?
Yeah.
I don't know. It seems like they're adding more and more policies that are trying to not bother the customer or offend them. Like, sure, steal all our shit.
That's true.
As long as you don't get offended, we don't care. So where are we at
fine.
here?
The workers are uniting against the customers.
Okay, so we got to put the new oil in, and then we got to do all the fluids.
All the fluids?
All right, excellent.
Like, we didn't fuck this guy's paint job up, did we?
I feel like
weird.
I feel like he came in here like that. But maybe there's chemicals in our shop that are stripping the paint. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be.
Look what this place has done to that bus.
Mm-hmm. All right, so where do we want to start? I guess we'll start right here, since this is already emptied. So we don't need to worry about emptying it. No. Have you guys seen the new Suicide Squad movie, The Suicide Squad?
Of course they have.
Well, I don't know, because you'd either have to go see it in the theaters, or you got to have HBO Max.
True.
Which we just happen to have HBO right now. Like we kind of like alternate between. Do we have to change the power steering?
The streaming services.
Between the streaming services, we only have like one at a time. Power steering fluid does need to be replaced. So we kind of alternate between all the different streaming services. So we had just turned off Netflix not that long ago, and then turned HBO on because we wanted to watch something. I don't remember what it was though.
I don't either.
There's something we wanted to watch that was on HBO.
Was it a movie?
Oh, it was the last one that they...
Mortal Kombat.
Yep. We really wanted to see Mortal Kombat, so we turned Netflix off.
No regrets.
No regrets. It was a silly movie, but it was fine. Don't regret doing that. I think we have to go back to Paramount here.
I want to see that new Witcher show on Netflix, though.
Yeah,
series.
I do too. That looks pretty good. I've been liking a lot of their animated series.
Yeah, me too. Like Castlevania and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What was that other one? Was that the dragon one? Dragon's
Not the
Dogma?
Dragon's Dogma, because that one was just okay. No, it was Dota one or whatever.
Oh, the Dota one, yeah.
Yeah.
I like that one too.
Netflix most of their stuff is garbage these days. Like, they do not have very many good movies anymore, and a lot of their shows suck. Even some of the shows we used to like, we don't really like as much anymore. But they've been killing it with the cartoons, man. The adult cartoons, and we're talking about adult cartoons.
Animated series, okay.
Whatever you want to call them. These things are violent, and they got sex and gore, and so these are not for children.
Boobs.
Yeah, there's all kinds of inappropriate stuff in them. And man, they've been kicking butt with those anime. A lot of them have been pretty good. Not all of them. Like the Dragon's Dogma, I felt was just okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, some of them have been pretty solid. Or the, what's it called, like Love, Sex, and Robots or something like that?
Yeah.
What am I gotta go to partner.
That one just feels like a showcase. Like people putting their skills out there.
We're all talking. I don't know what I've done and what I haven't done. Did I empty that? Okay, it's already emptied. I'm just pushing all the buttons now, guys. Getting nuts with the buttons. But yeah, we had HBO already, so we were able to watch The Suicide Squad, and I liked it. Like, I felt like the first half was solid. Like, it was funny as hell. Though, unfortunately, oops, we made a mess. Though, unfortunately, like almost all those parts were in the trailer. I hate when movies do that. Feels like I already seen the movie.
Put like all your funny parts in the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, brake fluid. That's the last one we haven't done yet, which I think is...
I don't even know where
here.
brake fluid goes.
Well, we found out last episode, but Jinx has already forgotten.
I know. I'm like, I feel like I've never seen this car before in my life.
Jinx forgets
I remember
things
the penis
quickly.
pump.
That's because We had a patron ask about it. They're like, how does Jinx notice? He just penis pump looks like.
It's from a tiny penis.
It's for Jinx's penis, of course. But no, it's from Austin Powers, the movie. The first Austin Powers.
Yeah, way back when.
I can't even see where it's at, guys. I think it's done. Why did they give us this camera view for
I know,
it?
right?
I'm just
Like,
made
we're
a
gonna
mess,
hide
man.
it from
I
you.
poured like fluids all over this guy's car.
We should probably just hire someone to clean up after us.
We're done. We did it.
We did it!
Gotta close the hood first, though.
Oh, that's like the episode, too.
Yeah, it kind of worked out. Fantastic for us. Oh, I'm gonna go to car status here. And there we go. And we leveled up. We're level 3, so we got a new skill point
Nice.
to distribute. But yeah, I felt like the first half of the Suicide Squad was really good, really funny. I enjoyed it. I just didn't like the second half. I just felt like the second half was really kind of disappointing.
I feel like it followed a lot of, like, other action movies. Like, they try to put all the story in the front, and then they get all
Actiony in the first half, which that's fine if the action's good. And some of the action was fine. I don't know. It just wasn't as funny, I guess.
Well, action puts me to sleep, so...
So, do we want to cut the time to examine a part?
No.
Or do we want to, like, screw or mount faster?
Screw and mount fast.
We can only pick one, Jinx.
Screw.
Jinx doesn't have time for slow screwing.
Nope.
She wants it fast,
Need to
guys.
get shit done.
Got places to be. So, a quickie is the only thing we have time for. Alright, so... And I'm like the worst person if you're looking for a quickie, by the way.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll say it's gonna be quick, I promise.
Lies. All lies.
Yeah. Just seeing what we could buy, because we're sitting on all this money, and there's a lot of parts that we could use.
Welder. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. We can start working on body parts.
We could torture people.
That's more than what I meant by body
Body
parts, but I guess you could use it for that too. So I think it's this one, the
Yeah.
OBD, that is pretty important.
We need that one.
That lets you test certain electronical equipment. But you know what? I kind of really want to get the extension of the... Well, I want to get the table to work on. That's the salvaging. Where's the repair bench? That's what I'm looking for here.
Is that not the salvaging?
It might be. I think that might be what we want to get then. Yeah, salvage and upgrade parts. I think that's what we should get. We could probably save a lot of money on that. I'm just wondering what all we get with the garage expansion. I guess that unlocks all this stuff here.
Where's the button that gets rid of the bus?
That's the garage extension. So that would require 10,000 credits, Jinx. So we're not getting that right now.
It's a big bus.
All right, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and get the body thing, or excuse me, the salvaging, and we'll see if that's what we were looking for. All right, so is that outside somewhere?
I don't know.
I was hoping it'd be in here because it
I
seems
think
like
it would be that your little tool bench, but
well, that's what we thought when we first came in, and it definitely wasn't. I'm pretty sure it's the little warehouse thing outside.
that's lame if you've got to go all the way outside.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Okay.
So yeah, you gotta go outside. But it is a very quick loading. I don't know how quick the loading is on the PS4.
Yeah, but we're in a shady neighborhood. We got to come out here. I guess there's
A
nobody.
shady neighborhood? What are you talking about, Jinx? We're out in the middle of the desert.
That's shady.
We had a viewer say that it's on Route 66.
Oh, that's true.
There's a lot of states
There's
that
a
could
sign
possibly
up
be,
there.
but yeah, it is southwest.
Okay, well, shady business happens out here.
Sure. So yeah, with this, we can start salvaging. And it does have a little mini game for it. And then you can upgrade as well to upgrade the quality of these items. Okay, so yeah, we'd want to like salvage all these. Now, we don't have to salvage for parts. We could just straight up sell them as well. So like if we go in the inventory, we can just go ahead and like sell parts. So if we want to sell that rubber bushing. And you get to sell all the parts below a certain level if you wanted to. But I'm looking to just sell the one part. Oh, it's X. You get 1 credit for it.
Ooh.
So you could do it that way, or we can salvage it. We're going to try a little bit of both. We sold one part.
Mini games.
Let's go ahead and salvage a tire. We want some rubber. Oh, yeah, that's right. So you have to stop on the green or the blue. The blue is the best one. Yellow's bad.
Okay.
Okay. Up. You know what? Yellow might be okay. It said success.
It's just not as good.
Yeah, it might not be as good.
Oh, you want the green.
Yeah, I was trying to get the green. Yeah, you can see. So success, we get 1 part. Bonus, we get 2. And the blue is, is the big bonus. So you can get 3 times more parts when you salvage here. Okay, well, that's interesting.
We were wondering what that blue number up in the top right was at your salvage.
Oh, yeah, that's the salvage. Okay, I see. So we can salvage some more parts, like these rubber, like things that aren't worth very much. Might want to salvage those because you get the same amount of scrap no matter what. It seems like, anyway. I'm going for the green. That blue seems rough. Oh, good God.
I feel like you got cheated on that one.
How did I miss that one? That one was like so easy. It's so easy, and I still missed it. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go into our inventory and see what is like not worth much. Oh, actually, this is the end of the episode. Yeah. So we need to do all this next episode. So we'll continue doing this here, and then we'll get a new job. So we'll do all that in the next video. Hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to our channel, hit that notification bell, and leave a comment. I do hope to see you guys on the next one. And thanks for watching.